Good morning. It's February 9th. There is a new boss in town in Chickenville here. Oh man, they're having a major pecking order dispute this morning. I think it finally happened. The one that just ran into the coop there, that's actually Dad. That's the oldest rooster of the three. This guy and this guy are brothers, and apparently they have teamed up against Dad. That handsome feller there is the new king in town. I knew it was a matter of time. And we've kept them around just because it's winter time and they're extra bodies in the coop, which helps keep the hens warm in the winter time. But it's obvious it's time to decide who stays and who goes. I think the king stays, and it's probably time for this guy and time for Dad to go. He's looking a little bit decrepit. He's only 2 years old, but he's obviously not eating good. I don't think he's allowed to come out anymore, because every time he tries to sneak out of this door and get a bite to eat, his two boys are chasing him around, kicking his ass. But you know, that's just the way birds go. That's as Steve Irwin would say, that's nature's way, and it is. You know, I could go intervene and or separate them or whatever, but we have chickens not for to have roosters. I don't need an extra alarm clock. We have chickens for the hens. We have chickens for eggs. You know, cost of eggs these days. That's the only reason. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are all from this morning. Yeah, you're having a rough day, aren't you, buddy? Your boys are kicking your ass. I'm sorry. He's probably gonna end up turning into soup pretty quick here. It's you know, and that's, say what you want, that's a more ethical thing to do, is to just get it over with quick than to let them pick away at him and then he just dies of malnutrition. We don't need any of the roosters here, because they don't do us any good. The coop is completely protected. She's walled in all the way around, all the way under the ground. I don't need roosters for protection of my hens. They're good to go. Coyotes can't get into here. Foxes, you know, nothing can get into here. There's masonry walls on the damn coop, and they've got in-floor heat with concrete floors, powered by a solar panel, a fan powered by the other solar panel to help keep the bedding from getting too damp. Talk about nature's way. Jeepers. Yeah, he's frisky today. He is a handsome rooster, so we'll keep him. But the other one, probably time. I don't need a power struggle going on back here, and I don't need, you know, these roosters fighting and stressing out my hens. Hey, Grandma. This is the oldest one here. She's a good girl. She's taken care of a couple clutches. She's been a good mama. But, yeah, I think it's time. It's time we make some rooster soup. And the new king in town, we'll let him stay. As long as you don't get too noisy. If you start getting noisy, you're gonna find yourself in a pot of soup as well, buddy. He is pretty cool though. Shit, he's damn near like an award-winning chicken there. He is a tough little SOB. He's a silky mix. He's a barred rock. I believe she was the mother of that egg, and the dad is the one that's hiding in the coop. So he's a barred rock, silky, Polish mix. So he's got a really cool mane. The feathers around his neck, like when he kind of puffs them up, they flare all out, and he's pretty neat. And I like the blue on his tail feathers. He's a pretty damn neat chicken. He's a little huffy. He's definitely all fired up right now. It would be funny to see though if some turkeys came out of the woods, because even this tough guy here, he'd be hiding in the corner. Yeah, wouldn't you? You guys didn't have a word to say when them big turkeys walked by. Quiet as a mouse. But yep, he's the new king in town, at least in Chicken Town here. I've been starting to sprinkle my ashes in here and try and I'm hoping that helps neutralize some of the massive excess of nitrogen in here, because it has almost all but murdered my apple tree. The apple tree is in a low spot, so the water runs that way and settles and soaks in the excess nitrogen from here. Having chickens for 8 years has pretty well murdered that tree. So I've been dumping ashes from the wood stove in here to try and neutralize some of that. And it also, then they can take their ash baths. They like well, dust baths, I should say. They like, flopping around in the dust, and that's how they clean themselves off, and that's what helps keep the bugs off. And I think the ashes will definitely help keep mites or anything off. They're happy chickens. They're very well taken care of. The wife is good at keeping the bedding in good condition, and they've always got clean water and clean food. It's all kept off the ground, and but there's only so much you can do about the droppings from 14 birds. We might overfeed them a little bit, but it's winter time and it's cold, and I want to make sure they got enough energy to make it through the evenings. So we spoil them a little bit. We'll see what goes on with this soap opera. He is a handsome fellow though, eh? Look at him, just all flustered. Rearing and ready to go. Looking to pick a fight. He's waiting for the other one to walk back out. He's just gonna nail him. Yeah, I probably need to turn that other guy into soup before they turn him into mud. Because if I don't do it, they will. And I think he's coming with, because I don't need 3 roosters in here. They're just starting fights and making trouble, and all that's going to do is stress out the hens. He has definitely established his dominance, that this is his flock. So it is what it is. Anyways, isn't this weird? Grass. February. What in the hell is going on here? What in the bleeding hell is going on here? This is what it looks like in April. There's supposed to be snow coming. Google tells me it's snowing right now. Pretty clear. I don't know. I took the day off because Google said it was going to snow all day. I could be up north making money. I don't know. Goofy stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching. God bless you. God bless America. And don't forget, beware of chickens.